Guys, what is up? Welcome to another winning website review. I'm Brandon Triola. I'm your host. This is going to be an awesome one today. We're going to look at a brand called Celonis. Guys, you're looking at it. Celonis, amazing website, an amazing brand. I learned about this company last year when we got to talk to some of the people that work for Celonis when we were at Knowledge in Las Vegas, which is a massive ServiceNow event. We had a blast, had a ton of fun. Celonis is an amazing brand and they are all about process mining. So I'll let you guys go to the site on your own time and peruse around and learn. I'm going to talk about three things that really stand out that make this website a winner, and we'll jump right into it. So first of all, I'm going to be really raw and honest. I don't love the slider. I've never been a huge fan of sliders for multiple reasons. The main thing is they just distract. And when I land on the site, you go to this first slide here, and I am like read as I'm reading that. Some people read a little slower. I get about 3, 4, 5 seconds in, and I'm like, okay, okay, and then goes to the next thing. Same thing here. There's a little bit more text, so as I'm reading, oh, goes to the next thing. And then this slide is really cool because I get to see an actual person, which the data shows that when you include an image of a human being above the fold on your homepage, your conversions drastically increase. And you also increase the scroll factor, or what I like to call earning the scroll. So I think it works for Celonis. They're a massive brand, they're a massive business. I don't think having this slider is probably hurting their revenue at all. But if I were them, I would look at the data behind who's clicking these and who's clicking these slides the most. For example, which slide gets the most clicks? Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's this one. I'd find out what that is and maybe experiment or A/B testing, having that slide as the primary above the fold image, just see what works. But again, their slides are nice and clean. They're not cluttered. I don't think it's hurting. If you're a small business, if you're a smaller consulting firm or technology business, stick to one thing above the fold. Try that out, see how that goes first before you jump into the slider effect. So overall, I love the site. I love how clean it is. Shout out to Poppins. They're using a font called Poppins that I've always loved. Poppins gets a lot of flack for being like too cutesy, but it's a beautiful sans serif font. It's a free font on Google Fonts, so they're probably not spending any money to use that font. It's fun, it's simple, it's clear, it's unique. It works great for their brand, and you could tell that their brand is going for the intuitive, easy to understand vibe, and that's why they picked a font like Poppins. So shout out to the creative team there at Celonis. I actually really like it for this. So as you scroll here, the first thing that I want to highlight that makes this website a winner, it's not just the font, even though it's cool, is that they have done something with their messaging that most technology companies, consulting firms do not do. And that is they have humanized their content. Let me explain what I mean. So if you read this phrase here, it says, "We reveal and fix the inefficiencies you can't see." I did not know what process mining was till I landed on this site. And within about 9 seconds, I knew. At least I had an idea of what they did. Oh my gosh. They reveal and fix the inefficiencies you can't see. As a business owner myself, I understand how important this is now. I cannot imagine if you're a large corporation with hundreds, maybe thousands of employees, that you this is probably so vital to your business. This probably impacts your bottom line, your revenue, all that stuff. So it was really cool. And what they've done here is they understand that while they might be a left brain, more technical product or brand, they are talking to human beings, not always robots or super left brain technical people. So this shows that they understand the people in their buyer's journey, and they know that the people behind these buying decisions are not always super left brain and technical, and they have stripped out the jargon and they have communicated what they do at about a sixth grade reading level. So that's the first thing that you need to take away from this website is that their content, their copy, the writing on the page, the messaging is easy to understand. It's not super complex. If you look through the whole site, they do this. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing that I want to highlight, the design, like, look how clean. It's so clutter free. Most technology or consulting websites are so cluttered. They got black, white, and green, guys. They got three colors. It's beautiful. It stands out. My eyes know where to go. It's not overcomplicated. Listen, when it comes to design, less is more. And as the great Dieter Rams, The great product designer said in his 10 rules for great design, the final rule, rule number 10 is great design is as little design as possible. Make your website clean, clutter free. Less is more. Celonis does a great job at doing this, not just on their site, but throughout their whole brand. And then the third thing that I want to highlight that makes this a winning website. We talked about the messaging, we talked about the design. The third thing is they have made the barrier to entry to learning about their platform super low. So what you see on most technology consulting websites is here's our thing that we do or our thing that we've built. And if you want to learn about it, you got to give us your email. You got to give us your first name, your last name, your social security number, your mother's maiden name, the name of your first pet, where you live, what kind of car you drive, what year, model, and make is the car. Everything is so heavily gated. And what that does is that creates resistance and it lowers trust. And what Celonis has done that a lot of B2C tech platforms have done is they've just removed the barrier to entry and they've said, here, click this video, go up here, look at all of this. They have demos, all kinds of insights throughout their entire website and all kinds of demonstrations, entry level ways to get inside the platform, look at how it works. And they have ungated this stuff to an amazing level. You can even create a free account. They also give you an option to book a demo because, hey, we know some people just want to get on and talk to a human, but they also understand not everybody does. In fact, most people are doing research, they're knowledge building. And so they have taken the stance of the thought leader here and said, we're going to show you that we know what we're talking about. And we're not only going to just talk about it in our blogs and our content, we're going to let you test drive this thing. So again, let's recap these three things. Simplify and humanize your messaging. Okay. That's the first, one of the most important things. The second thing is have a beautiful, clean design. Starts with your brand. You've got to build out a great brand strategy and a brand identity to inform the website, but you can still have a beautiful website without having those things. The third thing is ungate your stuff. Information's a commodity, right? Let your people, let the world test drive your platform and you'll see crazy things happen. I guarantee you that this is serving them well. I bet if you talk to anybody at Celonis, they probably get tons of people on their site looking at things, test driving it out. And then they have people that when their sales team is ready to reach out, those people are really what they call warm. They understand the platform. Your sales guys don't have to go and now explain everything that it does. And they don't have to spend time doing a ton of demos because the people understand it. And now when they do get on calls with people, the people that they get on calls with are coming with questions. Hey, I was inside of this part of the demo and looking at this, and I noticed this. And they're coming with really, really thoughtful questions. And what that does is that lowers and shortens that sales cycle. So again, Celonis, amazing job. This is an amazing website. This is a winning website. And you can start doing these three things today to make your website not just another digital brochure, but a website that actually helps you win and grow your business. Thanks, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, drop them in the comments or reach out to me on LinkedIn. Happy to answer any questions. And if you have a website that you want me to look at that you believe is a winner, send me the link. I would love to add it to the queue. Thanks, guys.